Welcome to Wrestling in Mom's Basement. This is going to be the Monday Night Raw review show for January 8th, 1996. I, of course, am Patrick Young. This gentleman to my right is my co-host, Joe Venuto.
Before we get started, previous video, if there was a bad adding detail, pretty much Boss Show week last week, believe it or not, was Raw.
Yep.
And the show week from both of us was NXT UK.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Yeah.
Raw from January 8th, 96 took place in the Bob Carpenter Center in Newark, Delaware. Tonight, Shawn Michaels makes his startling revelation. More from Billionaire Ted.
Yes.
And we'll get the epic Bret Hart versus Bruce Willis title match with ladies in your hands. First, we kick things off with Hakushi versus Jeff Jarrett. Remember when Hakushi used to be a threat?
Kinda, sorta.
Well, not no more. The match started quickly enough that I caused Jeff to take a break on the outside. Once after Jeff took over into Hakushi on the roundhouse kick. He missed a drop kick because Jarrett held on to the ropes. And then Hakushi came out with some offense that the fans popped for. Only gets to him flying for him. Jarrett gets his knees up. And on a splash and wins with the fair floor.
Yeah, the match wasn't really anything of note, really. It was your Jeff Jarrett match of that time period. It wasn't necessarily all that exciting. Hakushi got in some good moves, but honestly, it didn't really matter much.
Yeah, really basic stuff in this match. Hakushi did some of his stuff, and Jarrett just won. Not much to say. Royal Rumble report. Jim Ross, who's been with the company for still 3 years, and so has nothing to do at this point. It's filling for Doc Hendricks. He announces that the USWA's Doug Gilbert, Jake Roberts, Jerry Lawler, Fatu, because he's going to get Isaac Yankum, Vader, complete with a workout montage of Vader, Henry Godwin, Marjorie Kame, Skip, and Tanko Omari are all in the Rumble. Yeah. He says it's his Scheme Gene, another one of WWF's Lane Parrish, who says that he has news but can't tell you now. Only later. Ahmed Johnson versus Jeff Bretler. Whoever made a jobber's pants, by the way, should have been fired.
Yeah, that wasn't good.
He hit Ahmed and hurts himself. Ahmed then just murders the dude with his offense and Pro Plunge wraps this one up for Ahmed.
Yep, squash match from Ahmed.
Yeah, complete squash from I'm fine with that. Jeff Jarrett runs out to attack Ahmed but fails. He scatters and leaves a guitar behind it. Ahmed breaks it. Next week, The Undertaker goes one-on-one with Isaac Yankum. Holy shit, it's the Rose of Destruction.
At least we have that to look forward to next week.
The Brother Love Show, Ted DiBiase is the guest and introduces his new Million champion, who is it? The Ringmaster, of course. This is Steve Austin, who will go on to become one of, if not the biggest star in wrestling history, for those of you that don't know Austin.
And if you don't, just stop watching our channel, please.
He got no pop from the Delaware crowd. But he's given promo time, which was a glorious promo, too.
Yeah.
He promises to prove how good he is and will be in a Royal Rumble. It makes you wonder why they would try to give him a mouthpiece in the first place. So if it's similar to me. Goldust versus Aldo, Montoya, and a couple of how this one's going down. While Goldust beats up the
man in gold versus the man with the gold jock strap on his head.
While Goldust beats up the man with the jock strap on his face, Lawler still can't let go of the Bret Hart feud and makes some jokes at the Spencer Bruce family, and Goldust wins with the Kurt Cole.
Yeah, pretty much a squash match for Goldust. Not really all that interesting.
Yeah, not relatively fine squash. Press conference. Shawn Michaels will be entering the Royal Rumble against the best wishes of his friends, family, and doctors. Man, WrestleMania was really telegraphed in the 90s.
Yeah.
In 96.
Honestly, was there anybody else?
Taker solid Maury.
Okay.
Michaels promises to win the belt, and he will carry the title into the next millennium. And that wouldn't be the case, but he wasn't far off. We also get reactions from superstars. Diesel wishes Shawn luck, but wants to win the Rumble. Razor Ramon faces too soon for him, but expects Shawn to win. Owen Hart claims Shawn's right because of how badly he hurt him. Says the WWF is lazy, we're now taking it to the entire Bret Hart Bruce Willis match. From Mayor House seasons beatings. Because fucking little people that show.
Yeah, I think when they get to, in this time period, when they get to the end of taping blocks, they're really scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah. And I'm not going to recap it here because
that could easily be a pay-per-view.
Right.
We do. I
I
think we've already done it too.
Things that
I think you have.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Things that would take a promo. I bet the Cruisers Night one day of the title and then on Billionaire Test segment. I'm not going to get into. Not Nitro episode 19, January 96 from North Charleston Coliseum in Charleston, South Carolina. Tonight, the commentary booth fights the main event where Hulk Hogan and Cyrus went to face Ric Flair and Arn Anderson. Aldo versus Chris Benoit and Brian Pillman. And I hear Chris Benoit attacks before Wright to remove his jacket. Brian Pillman's there to prevent more losses from the stable. Benoit beats up Wright and throws up the horse inside and toys of him. He gets 2 on a Northern Lights suplex for towards the outside. Once there, Pillman chokes Wright with a belt. Wright gets back in and is hot. Sending Benoit on top of slingshot is in DQ because it wasn't intentional, apparently.
Apparently.
Wright dives off the top and takes out Benoit. While Wright works on Boston Crab, Bischoff shit all over the WWF and their pay-per-view prices. While WCW will be saying stay at $19.95. Too bad nobody bought their relationship. What, that Starcade one, that bomb?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wright transitions into STF, but relaxes against the strikes. Flair stabs suplex to 2 before Pillman trips him. Wright responds with diving on the Pillman, though the cameraman almost whiffs it. We get a series of counterbacks inside that ends with Benoit nailing a dragon suplex and earning the victory.
Funny enough, when you look at the next match in the card, for some reason I'm actually going to call this one match of the night.
I thought this was the match of the week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely match of the week, because Raw had jack shit.
Right.
It was a nice, fun sprint, which kind of didn't expect from Alex Spread all that much. But he and Benoit worked pretty well together and made for an exciting 5 minutes of wrestling to open up Nitro.
Yeah. When the match was over, it was like, hot damn, that opener actually ruled.
Yeah.
They didn't get much time, 6:46 to be exact.
But it was not far off.
But no. But they made sure to pack a fair amount into it, too. Mm-hmm. So, it was strong, crisp, and clean work from both guys. That got the show started on the right foot. Eddie Guerrero versus Lord Steven Regal with Jeeves.
Yeah, that's the match I was talking about.
Yeah. This should certainly be good. And it was, but I just liked it the first match.
Yeah.
They began with some basic exchanges and neither guy's able to gain real advantage. While this goes on, Bischoff was hyping upcoming Clash of Champions and tells fans to forget about the Royal Fumble.
Okay.
Third hook is Robert Parker and Sherry Lang.
Huh?
Should I choose that or Bret Hart versus Undertaker?
WWF has them on the pay-per-view. You gotta give them that one.
Yeah, that was a tough call. A tries going aerial but runs into the kitchen sink. Real's great at having an answer for A's offense. A takes it to the mat and applies crazy roll for 2. Real combats with vicious forms and he strikes. He really dominates the reverse suplex and somewhere down holes then from out of nowhere, A uses a backslide for a surprise win.
Yeah, this was a good match. It is still kind of funny that I liked an Alex Wright match better than I liked an Eddie Guerrero match, but still, I still thought it was a good match. Maybe if Regal and Eddie would wrestle each other a bit more, you can probably get a little bit more chemistry built and a better match out of the two, but this one was pretty good for this episode of Nitro.
Yeah, 2 for 2 and good matches to start this show, so. And now I wish we got to see more from these two in the future, because if I'm thinking they never fought in WWE.
I think you're right.
So, Regal looked great and was in control throughout, but the right guy won, so fine stuff. Mean Gene's by the entrance with the sticky Lex Luger, so that means it's time for the weekly edition of Is Luger Trustworthy?
If you could tell me where the storyline is supposed to go.
Sting questioned Luger, pulling him back outside Starcade, resulting in him getting counted out. Luger says he's just reached out for his friend. This is all just leads to them becoming an actual tag team. It gets resolved within seconds. But I'm down stage versus Sting. In 1998, this could be a big money match for WCW.
Yep.
DDP Heroes a cigar 6 days against work. His attire was all sorts of colors in these days. Sting comes back with Dropkick and Pescado to the outside. Back in the DDP works down, works a chin lock following a swinging neck breaker. Sting makes the rally and hits a center splash. The DDP voices death lock. Bishop is just all over DDP by saying this is more of a contest than he expected.
Well, that's good.
Straight up Thomas and DDP's instincts leave it. Singling on Steve for a back suplex, attack and catches a boot that he turns into Scorpion Deathlock. DDP submits.
Yeah, this match was fine. Better than their previous encounter.
Yeah.
On Nitro a couple weeks ago. DDP got in a little bit more offense, but the ending was never really in doubt.
Yeah, it was a decent match. It was mostly a showcase for Sting. So, it worked in that sense, but you could tell DDP was starting to get it compared to the previous match.
Yeah.
And the main event, Arn Anderson, WCW Champion Ric Flair versus Hulk Hogan and Savage. Bischoff says that Arn had to go through a metal detector to get to the ring because of all his foreign object use. I mean, couldn't he just use one that wasn't metal?
Yeah. There's wood foreign objects. Kendo sticks. Tables. Yeah. It kind of made metal, but you get the point. Savage
completely sells out. That's where's all red and yellow here. all sorts of it. Savage lets us start Flair. While Flair comes in and demands Hogan, he gets his wish. Only for Hogan to totally dominate and no self stuff, even while Arn Anderson takes the body slam. And the Horsemen have their group to the outside. Flair goes Hogan, who nearly pulls his pants down. And as the referee moves Hogan, the Horsemen take over Savage. And a rare move for Nitro to this point. They just hit a break during the match. What?
Yeah.
Returning from the break, Arn and Flair doing the old assistant Donald Trust. Got in the right spot. Hogan breaks up the pin with a damn back rake. The dude was always a natural heel. Savage really oversells the drama on the hot tag, by the way. Hogan Anderson does his thing. But gets stopped when he gets sandwiched into his opponents. Never mind that, does Hogan clotheslines him over and out. Savage sends Anderson back in and he nails a spine buster. Hogan knows sells that because why not? Big boot and leg drop, finish it.
Yeah, it's your typical Hogan, Flair, Macho Man match rolled into a tag match with Arn Anderson. I actually am amazed though that Arn Anderson hit Hogan with the spine buster.
You were amazed that he was able to do it, or you were amazed that Hogan allowed him to do it?
Yeah, that Hogan allowed him.
Okay,
yeah. It was your normal fare from him. It wasn't bad, but it drew a vague pop in the arena.
It was like real paint by numbers from everybody involved. WCW, as you know, has a tendency to give away the big money main events on TV that never really reached main event level.
Yeah.
And that makes sense. It felt like the four were just come for the motions. As soon as the match ends, Dungeon Doom and Four Horsemen run out. While the Giant beats up Hogan and Savage, the other stables are brawl amongst themselves. Benoit and Zodiac fight while Sullivan and Pillman go at it. Zodiac enters the ring and stops the Giant from continuing the beating. Why? We may never know. For Raw, I'll give Raw a 3.
I'll give Raw a 2.
Still better than last week's Raw 22.
Yeah, it literally got 2 points. Like, it literally got 1.5 points for the debut of Steve Austin.
Yeah, it was tough to fully rate since it's technically not a full show.
Yeah.
There was a lame Jared Hakushi match and 2 squashes, so all we did it wasn't good.
And literally the end of the show was Bret and Bulldog's match for the main event of the previous pay-per-view.
Undertaker promo. And Billionaire Ted.
And Billionaire Ted War Room.
If you haven't seen the Bulldog match, go out of your way to watch it. But you can just do it on paper. So I don't really belong here. Nitro, I'll give it a 7.
I think a 7's a fair grade for it.
Yeah, screw that. I thought it was a good show.
Yeah.
It's not going the typical route of having Mean Gene interview everybody.
Yeah.
Most of the show was focused on the in-ring stuff, so...
Yeah, they only kept it to one Mean Gene interview.
Yeah, the most of the ring stuff was just good. The first 2 matches showcased 4 good wrestlers. The next one gave us a cool glimpse into the future, because I think that was a big match on pay-per-view, DDP Sting in 98, I think.
Probably, yeah.
And then the main event highlight the top star, so there you go. Up next, my version of what was this your retro review for the week. And then after that, Pat's version of the retro review of the week. That was text to him too. And then after that will be my punishment review for Survivor Series weekend for TakeOver London, and then our Q in the A of the week. So we'll see you then.
See you then.